I'm back. I'm back live. Let's get this food stamp thing jumping off. Man, we got people angry in these YouTube streets and in the United States, especially when the word went out. I can't tell if it's true about November. Some individuals they may just put a halt on food stamps. Uh, Somebody must be really doing some auditing of the books. But remember to either cash at me, let's build this show up so I can make some time to get back to them homeless videos, and hit that like button and say something in the chat. So what I'm going to do first is that I'm going to look in the chat and let's get this thing started because the doctor, no, not the doctor. The lawyer is live now, and then I'm gonna be looking for the next video to bring up. So let's check out what he's saying so far. He cammed up about like up under 30 minutes ago or something. So let's see what he's talking about. See if he's still live.
Stamp recipients, and only 2.1 million active troops. So, combined with reserve. So, the point that I'm getting at here is like, there is a massive army of poor people out there that rely on food stamps. And the weird thing is this. I don't know why the Republicans are so against creating programs to better increase the likelihood of poor people getting out of the ditch.
Well, one thing I would say is that because they're starting to see this domino effect. See, so while homeboys see it's an anomaly, people would generally say a domino effect. I call it, it's not even an anomaly anymore. It's an anomaly at first because, we didn't know this was going to keep going on like, generational. This is like up to the third, going on fourth and fifth generations. A lot of kids that have families that had babies early, like 13, 15 years old, and boom, right on. And now the government has to pick up the slack. But let's get back to his show. He's live right now. Let's check it out.
I don't know what it is. It's like we got to rely on Democrats to specifically create programs to support the poor. Now, Democrats suck at creating programs that teach people how to fish. They're very good at creating programs that give out fish, but they're total shit at teaching people how to fish. Republicans are all about teaching people how to fish, but they're not really too focused on the super poor. I don't know. If anybody can explain to me why that is, I'm not totally sure myself how we ended up with this situation. Because all you need the Republicans to do is get better at teaching the poor how to go fish, because then you have the perfect combination, the love heart of Democrats showing people how they can give away the fish and Republicans showing people how they can go get their own damn fish.
So y'all check out the feed real quick, okay?
You know what I mean? Like we need that to come together. It's just weird. I don't get it. And that's another thing I don't get. Why the hell did Republicans not put more stuff in this bill? It can't be because they're just, and I get it, they label it, it's a clean bill, it's a Biden bill, it's a this bill, it's a that bill. Would it not have made more sense for the Republicans to like do the clean bill, but then throw in some stuff like, I don't know, extra money to support teaching impoverished people how to do skilled work, how to do, military machine creation work, how to work a lathe, how to weld, how to do electrical? Would it not have been more of a smart thing to do to create a program where they were pushing the idea of creating environments for people to have children? Literally, our fertility rates are 1.6 kids born per every female. America is de facto going to not survive in its current format. It's not. The women aren't having enough children, right? Which you got to blame. It's half on men, half on women. I mean, you could go either way with that one. I'm not getting into it. I'm not getting into that one, okay? I'm just not. I'm not getting into that one. But, at the end of the day, it's like all we see on TV. All the legacy news wants to like shoot down our alley, right? Is LGBTQ plus trans Palestine super mobility, member.
And y'all know I'm finna get to that part too.
To like and subscribe. Many of you have not hit the like button. Please hit the like button. I always appreciate it.
And
I
hit
don't do
my like
Medicare
button.
questions. If you have them, call over here, askchapter.org/disability, 339-226-6287. It's
Great
literally
show.
free. It's going to cost you, 15 minutes of your time? Have them do a tune-up and make sure you've got the good stuff. All it's going to potentially do is save you money, right? Or get you better medication set up. That's all. And then remember, they've got so much fraud in Medicare right now. They're following which doctors are getting zinged so they can actually get you into a plan where you're going to have the doctors in your area that you can utilize. So that's another important thing. With that said, I super appreciate you being in this video. It's a super important. And then also, please keep in mind, I go live on Mondays and Thursdays to help the disabled community. They get access to my brain for free. If you want a bigger consultation, a 30-minute or 1 hour where it's just private, mini contract is below. All right, with that said, please remember, I see MC Recovery and Relapse, $3 donation. Super, super thank you, and I appreciate it. That's absolutely amazing. I actually really like that name, Recovery and Relapse. That is a really good name right there. Cameraman, thank you for the $2 donation. Putting a big heart there. Answer is, was the Johnstown flood tax? Yeah. Again, a good example. Yeah, exactly. So I'll catch you all at the next video in about 10 minutes. We will answer questions for free. You know the gig. You call the phone number, use a fake name, and we answer questions. I'll catch you later. Have a wonderful night, and thank you so much. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.
Well, y'all seen this show. I try to catch them at the early part so y'all can get more meat on the bone. So on this next update, I'm going to make sure I be fully prepared. I'm just grateful that I had a chance to catch him right then and there. So in the meanwhile, fair use, he put in some good talking points. He put in some hell of a good talking points. His show is the Social Security Disability show, and he do SSI reels and stuff, and he gives real good update. He's an attorney also, so that's why he have free Medicare help, a phone number where he can give you some office hour consultations, I believe. Yeah. So it ain't like we gonna give you the real answers, but at least give you a lens or an avenue that you may need to take when it comes to your SSI and your Social Security benefits. Now, as far as the food stamp cards, the EBT cards, hey, you might want to make a phone call and ask him some information about that. As a matter of fact, let's get a glimpse at how his channel looks. His channel looks like this. Let me show you. Give me a second. Here we go. That's how his channel looks. Social Security Disability Benefits videos. SSI and DI. Now, do y'all see it? That's his show. See, these are the videos that he do. See? Free disability legal answers. Trump new work requirement rules for future disabled. So just go over there and check out his show. And I'm quite sure there's a whole lot that you would like to know. And I'd like to thank him for that shout out. So now, where I was with my show, those are the shades. I'm not going to be able to see a thing in that. Now we finna really get it cooking up in here. MC, what are you doing in there? Bring that thing back to me. Now we're finna get it cooking, and I believe I got another reel right in the center, maybe two of them. Let me see it. And then we might go back to the beginning of his show to see how he got started. MC, stop that. Charge it up. All right, so man, Right, bring it here. Golly, excuse me, family, but I'm trying to get this boy situated. Oh, man. It is now. Here's one that we're gonna go to Snyder's report. He's also another individual that be doing some food stamp stuff, but we're gonna save his for last. Let's get over here to the outrage part. This is gonna crack y'all up because now it's resorting to people just going outrageously silly over these food stamps trip.
I just got that text that the link is definitely cut the off for November.
Fair use.
Y'all better stay the
Fair
out of
use.
my way in these stores. I'm walking out with carts and I'm not paying for shit. Trump, if you won't start looting, it's gonna happen. Before my kids go broke like Jock, I'm gonna be stealing like it ain't no tomorrow. I am going to go in that store, get everything I get regularly. I'm going to bag my shit up, swipe my link card, as soon as that ain't no pending balance on there, I'm going to walk the out. And I'm gonna have one of my cousins with me that'll punch your so hard you gonna think a Jet 2 holiday hit your if you think I ain't finna walk out that stuff.
Now, mind you, y'all know darn well someone then sent that office or someone. These people act like it's really fans listening to this. Wow.
And please follow me to that motherfucking car. If you feeling motherfucking foggy, you ain't gonna make it back to your motherfucking position at that Walmart store. I'm telling you. You wanna take some link? Like I don't be taking already. Watch this. It's okay.
It's this new movement online amongst ghetto people that are basically saying that they're going to take to Walmart because for those of you that may not know, Walmart is actually the largest grocery inside of the United States of America, in which they sell about 25% of all groceries. And now our ghetto bulls are out here continuing to have children out of wedlock, continuing to depend on the federal government, and now they feel like it's the government's obligation to take care of them. And so what they have declared is that they are now going to start stealing from stores to make sure that they have enough food and also to ensure that they get what they believe is due because the federal government is warning people that the longer that the shutdown is going to go on, that they are going to have to start removing or preventing people from being able to get their SNAP benefits because
Now, ain't that something else? So, in other words, family, go over there and check out the rest of this show. I'm gonna move the video up and find some more of what this crazy uh, female is really saying because it just gets worse. It, I imagine it's getting worse. Let's get to the next one.
right.
The government talking about no food stamps November. Or no food stamps because of the shutdown. No food stamps, no food stamps, no food stamps, no food stamps. So people can't go get food right now. People will not be able to go buy food anymore. People can't even sell food stamps, even though that's kind of what they trying to stop people from selling food stamps. But the thing
People can't sell
stamps, no food stamps. So people can't go. The government talking about no food stamps November. Or no food stamps because of the shutdown. No food stamps, no food stamps, no food stamps, no food stamps. So people can't go get food right now. People will not be able to go buy food anymore. People can't even sell food stamps, even though that's kind of what they trying to stop people from selling food stamps. But the thing
people can't sell their food stamps. Some of you may not be familiar with what that looks like, so let me explain it to you.
nobody can
Those of you that may not be familiar.
thing is people selling their food stamps to people that need food because nobody can afford food at this giving moment. So
Shout out to all of the septum nose rings. The septum nose rip theory is true.
you know what, governments? I don't know if y'all thought this out all the way. Maybe y'all did. Maybe y'all did. I don't know. I don't know. But since y'all cutting everybody off of food stamps, y'all pausing food stamps, can't nobody buy no food. Guess what? Guess what? Stealing. People, they got to get their food by all means. People got to get their food by all means. They're going to be going into the Krogers, the Walmarts. They're going to be going to Sam's Clubs. They're going to be going into these markets, these food markets, and they're going to be stealing. People are going to be going to jail for not stealing electronics, not stealing clothes, not robbing people. People about to be going to jail for stealing groceries. Self-checkout is about to get hit bad. I hope y'all know that. I hope y'all know.
Listen, why they still got their hair done and they got their tattoos and they living real good and you can hear the kids in the background. Some of these content creators, you might even hear the smoke detector going off because it needs a new 9-volt battery.
Wow. Did y'all see that? So go over there and check out Anton's Daniel show, man, because this thing is getting crazy. This thing is getting crazy. Go over there and check out the Anton's Daniel show. Yeah, but it's like, you're seeing these individuals. The skin look good, and the youth. Now, in that first video, I don't know how many videos. I was trying to find the original video. I had it yesterday. I should have moved on it then. It was by itself. I don't know where it's at, but it's like, wow, some stealing and stuff. And you remember the last food stamp video I had? Someone got the double up action. Bought $600 worth of stamps allegedly for $300. So you can imagine, man, how long that fool is finna last. So we're finna wrap this show up real quick and go over here and check out the Snyder Report. The Snyder Report, he's another individual that doing a lot of SSI and Social Security content, and go over here and check out his channel also. Man, and then Anton Daniel had some more right in there where you're gonna see some fascinated ladies give their take of what they think that this country is no joke, no food stamps for November. So for November, a lot of people is panicking. Some people already found those 20 hours a week, so they can continue to get their stamps. See. That's what jumped off. Some people found it. So here is the other one I'm gonna bring up now, and I may have to retitle this because I am showing a lot about the stealing. And here's the Snyder Report, and the Snyder Report is like, see, he's gonna give a little update. So I think let's start right here with him. All right, fair use, Snyder Report. Yeah, I want to catch him right before he get ready to bring people up.
Into November. But look at this. I want to play this. Johnson, there's not enough funds to pay the military if it extends into November. I got paid on the 15th, but according to Speaker Mike Johnson, there's not enough funds to pay the military if it extends into November. But look at this. I want to play this clip for you. Listen to this.
Department of Agriculture says it will not fund the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, known as SNAP, if the government shutdown extends into November.
Now, this would impact about 42 million people across the country who rely on SNAP benefits to buy food. The USDA sent a letter to state agencies last week saying there would not be enough funding to pay for the entirety of November's benefits. It also told states not to send certain files to the contractors that load those EBT cards that people on SNAP use.
Okay, but it gets worse, okay? Gets even worse. I want to play a couple clips for you. Listen to this one.
There's a good chance that the SNAP benefits for November won't go out if the government remains shut down through next week. I saw this start popping up because people were getting warnings from their state. So not every state has sent out a warning as to the fact that it moved for November. And November we have Thanksgiving. So make it a thought as you're out that there's probably, with the rising costs, especially here in New Jersey, of energy, there's probably people that are using SNAP that never had to use it before. So if you can put a few more things in the food pantry for your local community in the next couple weeks, it's very possible that it's really going to be needed. I feel like it would be needed anyway, but this is going to be a big hit for some people. Here in New Jersey, I don't see that any warning has been put out. New York and Pennsylvania did. New Jersey, we have about 813,000 SNAP recipients. across 436,000 households, which is almost 9% of the population.
She up there reading some
A
notes.
lot of people.
She up there
And
reading
what she
notes.
said was, well, very important. If you can't afford to buy something to put it in a food pantry, they're going to be forever grateful. Because what we are seeing right now,
Wow.
and I've received several messages, I've received a couple text messages from friends as well, to put it out there and let people know that these food pantries are struggling. I have a friend that runs one, and he was saying that just theirs alone, the donations that they normally get, they're not there. And the grocery stores are just as concerned about these millions of people not receiving their benefit come November 1st, because these grocery stores depend on that.
Yeah.
And some of these grocery stores, and I hate to say it, but they also like almost prey on these people, because being that they're getting these benefits from the state or really the federal government, the problem is they're raising their prices a little bit because they know those products are usually bought using SNAP.
Yep. And then they make these funny sales and things, and like I had in the other videos, Popeye's chicken, McDonald's. Some of these people is going there. Some of these women are not going to cook. Some of these women are going to sell some of them stamps so they can get their hair done, nails done, and find them the next trick. Hey, we just got to start to speeding it up. They got to find them another sugar daddy. But like I said, this thing keep going on generational, because they probably looking at one of them kids. I won't be surprised if it's some videos in here and in TikTok where now some of the young girls are regretting that they followed in those kind of footsteps, because they know where it came from. They're gonna say, "Oh, it came from their community," but then it didn't hit all the females in their community. So to me, that's mythical. So let's get back to the rest of his show, Fair Use.
That's usually what's happening. I'll play another clip for you. Look at this one right here.
Oh,
Federal government telling states not to send out November SNAP benefits. Here's the email I just got from the USDA.
We're going to look at this letter, because what this letter says is critical. Okay, and I'm going to play another clip for you in a moment.
Here's the letter that the USDA sent us. You can see it's dated for October 10th. That was last Friday. Why am I now getting it today, Wednesday?
Do y'all see this note? I don't know if y'all can see that letter there, but wow, trip.
The 15th? Well, it's because I did a story on SNAP benefit changes that are coming November 1st. I did that story yesterday. They responded by sharing this memo with us today. Let's take a closer look at it. Let's look at the second paragraph. Considering the operational issues and constraints that exist in automated systems and in the interest of preserving maximum flexibility, we are forced to direct states to hold their November issuance.
Okay. So they're telling states to hold their November issuance. But there's also another thing that was in there.
Direct states to hold.
I want to show it to you. Look at this right here. It says states to hold their November issuance files and delay transmission to state EBT vendors until further notice. This includes ongoing SNAP benefits and daily files. Okay. There's another clip I want to play you.
The transmission.
Listen to what this person's saying, because
Fair
again,
use.
this is what's happening. It's not just the people. The businesses are going to be impacted as well.
Woo.
Listen to this.
So if y'all think the people are the only ones that's going to be losing out this little text message notification y'all sent about us not getting our November EBT, you guys are very mistaken. So this message is also for Walmart, Kroger, Albertson Companies, Publix, Audi, Costco, and Sam Clubs, and Target. Y'all know how you like to double up the prices for holidays and for the holiday items that people buy, like milk, eggs, and cheese? Because Kerrygold butter for the 4-pack at Costco is $20 and it's usually $10. Well, y'all won't be getting that money. But even worse, not only are y'all getting the SNAP money that you usually get every month, y'all gonna be taking losses because people are tired, baby.
Yeah.
Wow. So, Wow.
People are tired of paying these, insane amounts for food. For it really.
Now, I'm gonna stop right there. He is because people are getting tired of paying these insane amount for food and going grocery shopping. One week you see this price, the next week it's like you went through a time warp. Like, damn, what year is this? Shit, is this 2028? Is it Olympic time? Shit, we paying Olympic prices damn near in some of these stores. Like it feel almost like the Olympics in there, and that's what I think some of this do. But gone with that hope, knowing it's the holidays. Now, rest assured, I think, hey, maybe cleverly, both sides is probably pinpointing this because both sides love to celebrate uh, Gobble Gobble Day. Hey, I'm gonna put it like that because all of a sudden I'm seeing a lot of turkeys popping up all of a sudden. But one thing I noticed, it wasn't as many turkeys that I saw right in the market I went in. But rest for sure, it's a warehouse, it's trucks, it's big freezers out there ready to have these turkeys rolling out. And man, so that hope usually in most of these Social Security uh, videos, they gonna get their Social Security check. But the thing about the food stamps, I don't know the number dates on that, but still, that will it be all states? And you saw what the chick just showed. Not only they getting the notifications on their phones, tablets, and email, whatever kind of way. They got the notification about that. And the markets and the stores did too. Mm-mm-mm. And then you know that the management in the market said, now we're going to have to think of a plan. We're going to have to think of a Wednesday. Well, out here in LA, the grocery papers change like every Wednesday. And I think with other kind of stores like ranch markets, I think theirs is like Tuesday, sometime the weekend. But mind you, people been shopping in like Smart and Finals, uh, man, Costco, Sam's Club. Now people is like really strategizing. Like this got people really thinking. This, in other words, yeah, we're gonna have to come right. We're gonna have to do them 20 hours a week, and if you happen to see your significant other right up there, hey, you better look for some commonality and see if there's anything you can do, or either go back to that baby daddy or that baby mama. I don't know. Uh, this is like some way out stuff. And I had another. Oh well, I showed y'all the stealing one. I may have to change the title of this. Write something in the chat. Thank all of y'all for showing up to the show. Daniel Moss, I believe Terry's out there somewhere, and and the Queen is going to look at this. So what's up? And I guess y'all have to remember, recovery is an inside job, and I'm gonna go look for another clip because I seen some other things out there that's political that really just broke my heart about all this King's Parade thing. So, and I've seen some individuals been doing their homework. So I'm gonna try to get back in here real quick. Until then, hit that like button right in the YouTube algorithm because I'm taking down the Facebook one right now.